Hello.
Hey, Stephen, this is Joey Anthros. I'm with the virtual assistant by Referral, Genie. We're calling in regards to your Zillow Premier account. How are you doing today?
I'm doing, excuse me,
Good.
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I know you're busy, Stephen. I'll keep my call brief. Because of our
Okay.
artificial intelligence technology, we're a preferred tech partner for you in your Zillow Hub now, and we're just getting feedback about your recent conversion rates and booked appointments and quality of leads over the last 3 months. Are you typically getting in, do you think, 5 to 10 leads a month, 10 to 20 leads a month, or over 20?
Well, to be honest about it, I'd have to do a little research on that to talk about it intelligently. Can you give me a call next week, say around Thursday, and let me do some research on that?
Well, here's the deal. All I'm trying to do is see if are you happy with the conversion rates that you're getting with your leads? Are you feeling like there's room for improvement with what you're spending on a monthly basis with Zillow, Realtor.com, or any companies that you're using? Do you think there's room for
Well, I
growth?
think, I think we'd always like to see room for
Sure.
growth.
So one of the reasons they're promoting our technology is if we could show you a way to not only improve your conversion rates by one additional close a month or every other month at minimum, get you more booked appointments with these leads, save you time as far as the farming, following up, and prospecting them as well, that would be something good for your business, right?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
But
So
see,
what
my problem is I've got something going on right now, and I really can't. I don't
I
have
will
time
have
to
you.
discuss it.
I understand that. I'm going to have you off the phone in literally less than 2 minutes. So we do a 30-day free trial where you get to utilize our artificial intelligence virtual assistant, and it will respond to your leads, Stephen, as less than 30 seconds every single time, and we can identify the quality leads, and we're booking appointments with them immediately through text. And I'm sure you already know that 70% of home searchers are normally going to hire that first agent that reaches out to them, right? And on top of that,
That's correct.
85% of people are now replying to text before they even take a phone call. So we're putting agents in two places at once. We're improving their conversion rates and getting them booked appointments. So after the first 30 days, once you run this, in that time frame, if you're happy with the results that you're seeing, you're actually seeing improvement upon those areas, we do a no contract plan at $99 a month. Now, I think you would agree that's cost effective and not a high risk investment either. And what we're doing is helping you make a higher ROI with what you're paying Zillow and any other companies that they're getting internet leads from. And the only thing we ask in return is, once you are happy with our product, just do a review for our website. Do you think that would be fair to ask in exchange?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Now, how long is the free trial?
You get a full 30 days from the time you do your setup appointment. So what I do right now is I sign you up, and then we're going to book an appointment for you, whether it be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, or Thursday, which you had mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And you just need to be in front of your computer. It'll take about 20 minutes of your time for us to do the integration for the virtual assistant, and then it'll be turned on, and then in your 30 days will activate at that time. And what I provide to you right now in writing is a DocuSign with the free trial terms, a $0 receipt, no penalties or fees if you opt out at any point with our service. And so yeah, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. And here's the deal: even during a slower time of year, if we can make it work for you in the next 30 days, where you see that you're confident in it, then you know it's
Mm-hmm.
something that you're going to continue to move forward with in 2018 as you get into your busier seasons again. Would you agree with that?
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
sure
let's
would.
let's
Can
sign
we
you
do
up.
this? Can we
Well,
do this Thursday morning?
yeah, I'll book the appointment right now for you, and then I do send you the DocuSign right now. I have to do the sign-up part of
Mm-hmm.
it, which will only take a minute. Email you the DocuSign. We do put the billing info on file, obviously, to do the validation. What time on Thursday next week do you want to do the appointment? Do you want a morning appointment or afternoon?
I'd rather have a morning appointment,
Okay.
say 11 a.m. Central, or excuse me, Eastern time.
Okay, so we have availability at 11:15 if that works for you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
And then what's your email address so I can send the calendar invite, also the DocuSign here in a moment. What's the best email for you?
It's
Okay. So as I get ready to email this over to you, I do want to ask you a question as far as expectations. If you end up running our technology for 6 months, Stephen, you're going to spend right around $600 in that time frame at the $99 a month plan that we do. How many transactions would you consider a positive return off your investment across a $600 or of $600 in a 6 to 7 month time frame?
what would I? Well, I don't know.
As far as what you're normally averaging right now with your conversion rates, by adding in our
Uh-huh.
technology, how many additional transactions do you think you would consider a positive return off $600 in 6 to 7 months and having an actual texting solution in place? What would you be happy with?
I'd be happy with 3 or more.
Okay, and I think that's realistic. If you're getting 5 to 10 leads or more, the average agent's seeing about 6 to 7 additional transactions a year just with 5 to 10 leads a month. So that's definitely something that I think we will be able to achieve for you. But with that in mind, we do know that the average sale is going to take about 3 to 4 months, right? Just depending on all the legwork that's involved with it. So what we ask from you is to try to run this program for just 6 months, and from there, once we have gotten you to 1 to 2, 3 or more sales in that time frame, I'd like to potentially call you back and see if you would be open-minded to maybe doing like a video testimonial for our website. We've been building those up over the last 12 months. Do you think that's something you may be open to down the road if you were happy with the service?
Sure.
Awesome, and it actually helps me out personally. We get additional commission for everyone we do secure, so it's definitely something I want to happen, and it's a good thing for me and my family. Now, since you made the commitment to potentially do that testimonial for us, we are running a promotion that you qualify for, and it's a part of our holiday promotion, and it's excellent. Hear me out on this. A majority of my agents are taking advantage of it because it gets your cost down right around $33 a month instead of the $99 a month. So what you'll get is the rest of this year, all of next year, and even halfway through 2019. So 18 total months of service, and we're doing it at a flat rate of $7.99 up front. Now, the best thing about that, Stephen, is it has a satisfaction guarantee with it in writing in the DocuSign. So that means at any point in 6 months, 8 months, a year, if you were ever unhappy with our service and not seeing the positive ROI that we just agreed upon, not only will we do everything in our power to make sure you're happy, we even we'll pay for another year of service if we had to do it until you got your return off investment. And personally, I have not had to give that away to any of my agents so far. So it gives you more confidence in what we are doing. And I think you would agree $7.99 for 18 months of service is not a high-risk investment either. And the other advantage is you got tax time coming right around the corner, so you can go ahead and utilize it as a write-off. You'll get around $200 back, and you'll end up really spending right around $600, which you would have spent in that 6 months anyways to test this out. And even if we were bad at our job, I'm sure you would agree, if we just got you 3 closings at $600 investment and you're making $15,000 to $20,000 in commission, give or take, you would still be happy with that type of return, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
So, again, the great thing is you'd already be spending that $600 in the first 6 months anyways. So what do you think, Stephen? You want me to go ahead and put you down for that holiday promotion, get the satisfaction guarantee in writing, take the discount, and you can go ahead and use it as a write-off?
Well, can I think about it and give you an from Thursday?
Well, here's the deal. You know, it's how sales go. They don't allow us to offer it only on the initial sign-up. And you got to think about it. It really does bring your cost down to almost 75% off of what you would be paying on a monthly rate. And again, you would probably agree with me on this statement. It's better to have a texting solution in your business plan moving forward one way or the other, whether you use us or somebody else, than not having one. Just the way that everything's working these days with internet leads, response to the leads, and now you're going to have something in place that's replying to these leads on your behalf in less than 30 seconds every single time. And the caveat is they're booking appointments for you. Right, and so the only leads you have to call now are the ones that are already booked appointments, or we got a number of different questions gathered from them, but a majority of them are go ahead and booking the appointments, and then now you can call them back at your convenience that same day to do what you need to do as an agent and take them out to see a property or list their property. So the reason I say all that is I'm telling you, if you do that investment today, there's so many different advantages to it, but you're going to thank me personally when you start to see that, wow, this really does impact the number of booked appointments I'm seeing, and I don't have to worry about calling these leads and chasing them down anymore. This system's going to do that for me, and I think you would pay $800 to have that just in place for yourself just to save you time, right?
Well, that's true, but on the other hand, I've had other people call me and promise me all kinds of wonderful things, and then I sign up for the program.
Sure. And so here's what and remember our commitment too, though, Stephen. We put the satisfaction guarantee in writing to you. So like I said, what that means is if at any point you weren't seeing booked appointments, ROIs, and you were having leads come in, and we weren't doing our job, not only will you still have your 18 months, we'll pay for another year until you got your positive return off your investment. That's how confident we are that this system works. So I'm telling you, if you do that today, you will not regret it. It'll be one of the best investments you're going to make for your business that you've ever done. And look, agents spend $800 to $5,000 a month on different types of marketing packages. We're literally giving you a system for 18 months that you can renew year over year at that same cost. Plus, the benefit too is we're rolling out a call program in January to follow up with a text. So that will also be included in the annual option that we're running as well, which is a nice little added bonus in there to make sure that we're doing the best job we can with your leads that are coming in. And you can add in different lead services along the way too if you see that it's working and making you more money. Does that sound fair?
If I say okay to this, do I still get that 30 days to try it and see if I like it?
This is up front, so that means you put down the $7.99. You're covered now for the next 18 months, and you're going to give it a shot. Is what you're saying? Okay, I need it. I don't have a texting solution. Let me put this in place, and then on top of that, now you're going to have a call system as well, following up for the people that are not replying to the text, which it won't be that many because most people are going to reply to a text before they actually take a call. So. Yeah, I mean, that's up front. The free trial, you can do the free trial and do month to month, but I'm telling you, if you know that you're probably going to use this for 6 months anyways, you're already going to be spending $600 because you agreed, too, that the average sale is going to take 3 to 4 months. So even if we are booking appointments, you're not going to see your ROI until 3-4 months down the road, once they are actually getting into a closing and converting. So what do you think? You want me to put that down? I'm telling you, and you can write it off at the beginning of the year, and just make this commitment for me. And when this does work, I work off referrals too. I know you probably have some agent buddies that you may be able to refer me out to. I want to be able to call you back and get referrals because those are the best ones to work, as I'm sure you know. You probably have a nice sphere of influence, that you get some of your business coming from too. So would you make that commitment to us or to me personally?
Okay, and so then I can cancel it any time if I'm dissatisfied?
You can opt out, and then, I mean, as far as the big R word, the refund, I mean, like I said, what we do is everything in our power to make sure that you're happy. If there are any issues, we're going to try to resolve that. But as long as you have leads coming in, there's not going to be any issues. This technology works. I've been doing this for over 2 years, Stephen, and over the last 12 months since we've implemented it in this part of our system, it's completely shifted the dynamic of our company and where we're heading as a company in the next 5 years. There's a reason we're promoted, again, in your Zillow hub as a preferred tech partner. You also have to consider that. We go through a vetting process to even be in that hub for you. So that should also give you some confidence as well.
And it doesn't make any difference if I make any changes in my Zillow?
No, so that's the best thing about it. So if you see that it's working, throw more money at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only going to improve your return, and a lot of our agents are doing that. Or they'll go out and get a Realtor.com, and they'll go get, different systems out there and let us work it all for them, because that was the biggest issue with challenges that agents faced, right, was getting back to the leads, following up with them, all the time that's invested into chasing them down. This is something that's going to improve your efficiency as an agent and your overall amount of transactions throughout the year because of that. So you want me to send that DocuSign to you? We can read through it. You'll have everything in writing. I'll put this, the promotion in there, the 18 months of service, and you'll be covered and good to go. And I'm telling you, just make that commitment to do the referrals back to me, once you are seeing the ROI from our service.
Right. So everyone who sends me an inquiry gets a text from you folks?
Yep, immediately, and through any source you have, too. So if you ever get leads from your broker, hits off your MLS, if you do listings, things like that, we can connect with anywhere you're getting a lead from, and we're replying to that lead in less than 30 seconds. And then again, in January, you'll also have the call program included into this to follow up with the people that have not replied to your text, which is nice.
Okay, so with Zillow, or truly, I understand that the text message goes out automatically within 30 seconds.
I don't know what they don't have. If they do a texting, it's just an automated text. But a majority of agents just have the concierge program. Did they do the call service for you?
No, I don't participate in that. I'm talking about your service.
Yeah, my service, yes, that is correct. So Zillow Realtor.com, anywhere that you pay a lead company, an internet lead company, we connect with it. It's called an email parcel connection. So when you do your setup meeting next week, that's what they're going to set up for you. And then if you add in new systems along the way, it's not going to cost you anything to add on numerous lead sources. It's not going to change the price of your service either, which is a really good thing. Not a lot of companies offer that because usually they'll upsell you or upcharge you for working more leads for you.
Okay. So anyway, but the text will be sent out immediately.
Correct.
30 seconds.
Every single time.
And can you give me an idea of what the text message says?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me pull up a quick sample of one. So it would say something along the lines of, hey, this is Stephen Kingery's virtual assistant. We see you're inquiring about property 123. Are you looking to book an appointment? If so, what day and time would be good for you? And then as soon as that client or prospect replies back, actually this Friday would be great at 2 o'clock, such and such time, then your virtual assistant will say, well, great, thank you for booking that appointment. We're going to have Stephen reach out to you today to answer any additional questions that you have. And then you're immediately notified by us as your assistant now through text and email, hey, we booked this appointment for this day, such and such time. Call them back today and confirm the appointment, and then or move it around, and do the processes that you need to do, the due diligence, so to speak, before you do take them out to see the property. But the thing is, if we're getting to that lead and booking an appointment with them, right, now if another agent calls them an hour later, 30 minutes later, 2 hours later, guess what? They're going to say, well, I'm already working with Stephen Kingery. I'm in an appointment with him. And that's one of the ways that we're improving the conversion rates for agents. It's so efficient. Plus, majority of the time, they're not going to take a phone call to begin with because they're either at work throughout the day, although they're doing the inquiries through their phone or from their computer at work, but they won't answer the phone, but they will reply to a text. So that's what sets us apart and helps the efficiency of what you do. And let's say you have leads come in overnight. Next morning, by the laws that are in place, we stop texting at 9 o'clock at night, but immediately the next morning at 8 o'clock, it immediately goes out too, which is great. So the first thing in the morning, even if they sent something in overnight, they're getting that text from you before another agent could even literally pick up their phone and try to call them. And we know a majority of agents aren't first thing in the morning. They're not getting up and calling leads. You just got a number of different things that you're doing.
Okay.
So let me send this over to you. We'll get you set up for that. I'm telling you, you're going to trust me on this. That's why I'm asking back for referrals from you. And this is going to completely improve your efficiency and everything you're doing with any incoming leads that you do have. I promise you that. Let me quickly complete this DocuSign because I do have to customize it for you.
Okay.
Give me one more second, and I'll send this over, and we'll have you off the phone in just a minute. I'm super excited for you. I know you're going to love this service, and like I said, I will be calling you back once I get notified that we're booking appointments for you, and then I'd like you to, hopefully refer me out to a few of your agent friends, and I can give them a call and maybe work with them down the road. But if you ever have any questions or needs too, you can contact us via text, email, phone call. If you want to write down my direct line, I can go ahead and give that to you right now, or if you just need me to email it to you, I can do it that way.
Yeah, just go ahead and email it to me.
Okay. All right, perfect. Do you have any additional questions for today?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, we will get the ball rolling for you next Thursday. You will see some text from me when we hang up. If you do have a business Facebook page and you wanted to connect it today, you can. You can do it from your phone. So you'll see that text, and then there's another text you may get as well if you do a Gmail account. You could actually turn the virtual assistant on today yourself. So if you want to do either one of those, you can. But either way, you can still do the appointment next Thursday, and we can set it up then for you too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That sounds good.
All right, Stephen. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Thursday at 11:15.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Take care.